Welcome to the Waco RoundTable, hosted by Prosper Waco. My name is Jeremy Rhodes. I'm a Director of Research and Community Impact at Prosper Waco. Prosper Waco adopted this tool, the Waco RoundTable, in the fall of 2020 to help the Waco community understand and address increasingly complex problems. Waco RoundTable empowers the Waco community to track and display relevant local data, to learn about the work being done by local organizations and collaborations, and to visualize the location of important resources in McLennan County. This series of videos is meant to help you learn how to use and navigate Waco RoundTable. In another video, I've shown you how to use these filters to visualize some of these indicators. So I showed you how to look at, I think it was percent median income, maybe median household income. And we were able to map that here. Now I want to show you what you want to do if you need to sort of take that data with you without having to click around so much. So let's go back to where we were in that other video. I'm going to go to financial security here. By the way, if you haven't watched that first video about how to use these filters, this part might be a little disorienting for you, so you can go back and watch that if you feel like you need that. And then for indicator, I'm going to click median household income, and it's set to neighborhood. And so maybe I'm interested, actually I'm going to go ahead and set this to census tract. And so maybe I'm interested, for some reason I need these numbers because I'm writing a grant application or something, and I need to know how these numbers differ. But I don't want to just go clicking, okay, this one is 20,000 something, this one's 49 something, this one's 38 something, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to have these numbers in a kind of a more user-friendly way. To do that, you're going to click on this where it says Download CSV Report. CSV stands for comma separated value. Usually that's going to download as an Excel file if you have Excel or some other kind of spreadsheet program. So when I open that, I have all the data right here. These are the track numbers, these are the median incomes going back to 2014 up to 2019. And as I said in that previous video, for the American Community Survey, for this data, 2019 is currently the most recent data. 2020 data will start coming out sometime around the end of 2021. So there I have it for all the census tracts. Maybe I'm not interested in census tracts. Maybe I want to see what the numbers look like for the neighborhoods. And so I change that to neighborhoods, download it again, click it right there, and you see I've got those same numbers, but instead of it being for census tracts, it's for the neighborhoods. As I said again also in that other one, remember, the neighborhood calculations are actual estimates. They're not numbers, they're not hard data provided by the Census Bureau. So I'm going to get out of that. So that's one way to do it. You want to get the actual data. There's another way to do it that allows you to get some graphs and some more visually interesting presentation for you to take with you. To do that, you're going to click up here. Click to compare data. Now this shows us that the national average, the national median income is $62,843. When I click it, I'm going to end my tour here. When I click it, it shows me these bar graphs. What's currently showing here is the national average. So you can see it go up, slightly over these, what is this, a 6-year period. And then maybe I want to add some sectors of Waco to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on a few of these neighborhoods, and you can see they show up right here, don't they? I can unclick them if I change my mind. Maybe I want to go down here. So I see here that I can compare this national average to these 4 neighborhoods: Carver, Brook Oaks, Parkdale, Viking Hills, and Mountain View. And so you can see that most of these neighborhoods are significantly lower than the national average, except for Mountain View, which is a little higher than the national average over the course of this 6-year period. I can also change some of what I see here by going to filters. And maybe I don't care about all these years. Maybe I just care about, let's say, the 3 most recent years or the 4 most recent years. So I can do that. It's automatically set to show me a national comparison, but maybe I don't want that. Maybe I don't want a comparison at all. Or maybe I want a state comparison instead of a national comparison. Or maybe I want to compare these Waco communities to the national average and the state average. So I can click there. The last thing is you can create what we call a one-pager, which gets most of this information into a format that you can print out or download or email or something like that. So I'm going to click print and wait a second, and it's going to show me this PDF down here, and it gives me this map here with the communities that I selected. It shows me this bar graph, and it has the national and state averages because I had that selected, and it has the historical averages. So this is, I think, over the 5-year period, the average. I have to go back and check that, but it's over a certain number of years that they have this. And I can change the way that map looks. So if maybe I want something that is more kind of zoomed out for some reason. So I'm going to zoom out, go back and print, give it a second, and there it is. And you can see my map is now zoomed out. Or maybe I change my mind and I don't want the comparisons. I only want the 4 areas here, and I want to zoom in even more. So I can do that, and I go to print, give it a second, and there it is. I'm zoomed in more, and I no longer have the national average and the state average as a comparison point if I don't want that. So these are a couple, I think, really handy tools that are a part of the Waco RoundTable, allowing you not just to look at the data, but to capture the data and paste it into something else you need, or maybe you attach it to something that you're trying to show someone else, print it off, and take it to people that you're trying to tell the stories to. So, all right, if you have any questions about the Waco RoundTable, you can always email me. My name is Jeremy Rhodes, and my email is jeremy@prosperwaco.org. Thank you.